Hello and welcome back to CCSP Certified channel. Today I'm going to cover next set of questions. So if you are new to my channel, I would like to inform that I have started a question answer series which is topic 7, and this is the next five questions I'm discussing in today's lecture. Prior to this, I have already covered 90% of the syllabus with 6 topics: encryption and cryptography and uses of that in cloud to secure the data, identity access management, different cloud characteristics, risk in the cloud, international laws and standards, and miscellaneous. So remaining syllabus I will cover along with the questions, and we'll see the next set of questions today. Before this, I quickly discuss what is my ambition and why I started this video series. So a couple of years before, when I started preparation, there was not good enough resources available freely on the internet. So my goal is to help you get further faster in your CCSP exam certification. And this video series, definitely 100% syllabus I cannot cover, but I will cover the high probability exam topics and the difficult exam concept, because soundness of concept is very important to clear any of the ISC score exam, especially CCSP. And the question also, along with the theory, I cover some questions. So 5 questions I do cover in every theory I have covered so far. And these questions are not from only from the question banks, but from my candidate feedback also, because I do conduct classroom teaching also, and also some sample question banks. And my ambition is to use my vast 15 years knowledge and different certifications, CCSP, CISSP, and the other cloud certification learnings to make things simple and easy for you. Many candidates ask me whether they need to enroll for any classes. It depends on them. So this is a free and sufficient, but in case you want more comprehensive or dedicated teaching style where the teacher can help you to solve your doubts or help you in the bi-directional communication, definitely you can join any of the class, mine also and also other tutor also. I do sell a self-paced recording program also, where I do sell all the recorded sessions of the all the videos and the my guidance in the nominal price. So you, if you are interested for regular batches also, you can write me, or in case you are availing this free video series, you can write me for feedbacks on this number. You can WhatsApp me also. Now I come to the topic of the day, which is question set. And if you are following my channel, I in the every video series I have now decided to keep one question unanswered, and that I will answer in the next question set. So this was the last question which was not being answered previously. So we'll discuss that first, and then we'll go to the this video lecture questions answer set. So what we have discussed, what is the best technique to avoid lateral movement? It is a very favorite question of IC square. Almost every alternate exam my candidate has reported that they have seen this question answer. So what is the lateral movement? I quickly discuss, then I will I will show from this picture. So this is the train, simple train, first class AC, where we have a different compartments, so coupes, cabins and coupes, and they are being designed such a way that if you are have a seat in this coupe or compartment or the cabin, you will not impact or interact with other compartment or coupe's passengers, or you will not impact their privacy and security, data security. And this we want in the cloud also. So in cloud, let's say data center is a shared data centers may have a data of your along with 1,000 other customers. If you are going to impact, or even though it is a single customer, there are different components like hardwares or the mechanical components or the that cooling components. So the person going for a particular reason, he should not touch accidentally and accidentally other components. So they are being divided in such a manner that they are being asked to use a particular section only, segment only, and they are being restricted to access any other area. So if they are going for the cooling purpose only, they will only have the access of the area which the cooling systems is being installed. So this technology known as a microsegmentation, and this is very important, that is being used not only on premise but in cloud also. Cloud we do it virtually or we can do it logically, And some cloud we say is a compartment approach, some say is a grouping approach or micro segmentation approach. So where we logically divide the boundaries so you cannot impact directly or indirectly other customers or other components, and that's why it this way we can avoid the lateral attack. Hope it is clear to you. Now we go to the next question, which is following is known as a bullseye security principle. This is also a very, like you can say, it is very good questions being asked by CCSP and CISSP both. They are very they are very friendly with this question. They ask this again and again, and I have covered. That's why I have covered in my previous lecture, lecture 58, this in detail. So if you have not seen this, I have shared the link also in the video description. The defense and depth is known as a bullseye. Do watch this video to know more about this. But there are the other security principles like separation of duties, zero trust, least privileges also important. But the defense and depth is known as a bullseye because it is a same way like it is a layer by layer principle where single layer is not good enough to protect the resource, and we have to apply multiple layers of the defense, and that's why it is known as bullseye. In the I level we have a secure data, and remaining are these protection layers. So I will share the video description of this video link of this lecture in the description of this video. Now next one is to secure data classification is necessary, and it should always be initiated at which phase. This is also a interesting and the favorite topic of IC square, and we have already covered CSUSAD in the previous lectures. I will share the lecture detail also, but there are some create, update, store, use, delete, and archive. These are the phases of the cloud data, and they at least ask one questions in exam from that different ways, and I have covered few questions in the lecture also. So classification is very important. Why it is important? All the your DLP work on the classification. If your data is classified wrongly, let's say it is was a patented data, it was a trade secret, and you have not classified it properly, DLP will not restrict it. So to work DLP effectively, you have to do a classification properly. So when someone try to steal the data, want to send data outside or copy the data onto pen drive, DLP tools or the protection tools protect them. And that's why classification is necessary. But which phase classification should be initiated? Whether update, use, create, and archive. So this has been covered in the my lecture, which is create phase, and you can see the lecture 43 for more detail on this one, 6 phases of data security. I will also add the video link of this lecture in the description. Next question, very good question and very interesting also. And this type of question you can expect more in the exam nowadays. So let's say if a organization uses a SaaS solution provided by organization B, and then organization B depend on the past services of organization C, and there is a data breach happened at the organization level, A level. So who become responsible? In the case of supply chain, vulnerability is one of the components. Let's say either in the organization B or organization C solution that is being deployed, any of this solution has a vulnerability, and because of this data breach has happened on the organization A, then who will be ultimately responsible for the loss? Organization A, B, or C, or none of the above? Like we cannot identify who will be responsible. So this type of questions are also being covered in the lecture. I will share the lecture link. But if you also take the common sense, I have already covered this in different video lectures. One who hold the data, one who collect the data is responsible for data losses or data breaches, and always it is organization A, because they are the one who's collecting data, and they have not done the due diligence to select the partners. And supply chain risk is because we have selected the poor partners or poor solutions from other vendors. So that's why the organization A is responsible. I have covered this in different type of vendors, specific risk in lecture 24. I will also add the video description link of this lecture in video description. Do watch them if you are not very familiar with about the supply chain risk or different type of vendor vulnerabilities. Now next one is also very good question and very straightforward. but you should know the concept. So we'll cover the question quickly. If your organization holds ISO 27001 certification, which is a certification for security and aims to enhance its effectiveness in addressing security and compliance requirements, what additional certification should you pursue to achieve the higher CSA star level? So CSA is a 3-star level, level 1, level 2, level 3, and I have covered that in detail. So in level 1 it is more like a question answers you have to answer, which known as CAIQ, and in level 2 we have to go additionally the question answer. Additionally you have to go to certification. So there are two certification mentioned in the CSA star. One is ISO 27001 and second one is SOC 2. So this is also being covered in the lecture 40, CSA star security trust and assurance and risk program, and I will also add the that YouTube link of this lecture in the video description. The last one, and I will not give the answer of this question in this lecture. You have to add the comment. So to know the answer, right answer, or you have to wait for my next video lecture. So the question is, which is following is the most sensitive data in the PII? And I would like, I have already explained this in past also. What IC squad do, they don't give the best answer in the options. So normally if you go with the most sensitive data, it is like social security number or Aadhaar number in India, or maybe genders, or maybe race, or maybe date of birth. So those are the most sensitive data. But out of this, none of them are in the answer, and this happens. And they will give that, they will remove all the obvious answer and they will give the answer which is near, close, nearby. And you have to identify from the given options. Like if you have mobile number, name, address, and bank balance. And if you know these different privacy and security standard laws and standard, you will be knowing that out of this which one be most sensitive. But I will not tell in this lecture. This is up to you. You check my videos, do research. I have covered HIPAA, high-tech, GDPR, and financial laws also in my video lectures. There are 5-6 video lectures are there. If you want, I can add those description also, but you can check them in the series. And you have to give the answer based on this. I will park this for today. Do watch my next video and do like and subscribe in case you found it useful. Thank you for watching this video.